Okay, we here.
Wrap up, Malik.
We got the great Eddie Davis. How you doing, Eddie Davis?
Thank you.
All right,
I'm good.
all right. So, how did you come into boxing? How did you get into it? What are some of your fondest memories?
I always wanted to box. I watched Friday night fights when I was a young man. And my dad used to take me to the gym because he boxed.
Okay.
He was one of Ray Robinson's sparring partners in the early 60s.
Nice. What was his name?
A place called Eddie Nichols
Eddie.
Gym. It was on 35th in Indiana back in the day.
Oh, Chicago. And what's your father's name?
Sammy Davis.
Sammy Davis. Oh, Sammy Davis.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And he used to take me, I used to sit on the side and watch. And I really, back then, I got vivid memories of what was going on. But now I can picture everything because I've been in this business all my life. And seeing that influenced me on this life,
Okay.
Talking to the old fighters, growing up around all these fighters from Chicago, the old schoolers, so it helped me a lot to stay in this business.
So how do you see that boxing has changed from then to now?
Well, the rules are better. It's more. I think it's. I like the way they emphasize more on safety for the fighters.
These days.
Yeah, and it's really important because you see these older fighters walking around and they wasn't nurtured coming up and they took a lot of punishment and and later on in life it took a toll on them. So now it's a change on educating these boxers and coaching them and making sure that the rules and regulations are stipulated for their safety because it's important.
The safety is better.
Can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi,
Introduce yourself.
Tyrone
real quick.
Alexander.
What's your name again?
My name is Tyrone Alexander. Eddie actually worked my corner in the 80s in the Golden Gloves. I was in Golden Championships and other tournaments and show fights. Eddie's been around. He's been an inspiration, and the fighters love him.
Wonderful.
Yes,
wonderful.
and I didn't know about his father. That's news to me.
Wonderful.
But he knew my brother.
Right.
You knew your
well,
brother?
yeah.
Oh, your brother was a fighter too?
No, my brother was a great influence on 63rd City at the business. Yeah.
Oh, he was a great influence on what?
Well, my brother and my stepmother had a store on 63rd Street, so him and his family used to come to the store.
Okay.
And you know the term they say it takes a village to raise a child? We lived like that back
Wonderful.
then. So we did that, East 63rd.
E60. What was your parents' store called?
No, my parents.
They
It's called Top.
we used to patronize
It's
them.
values now. So
Right,
it was all-
it's a well-liked store in the neighborhood. It served the community. It had fresh produce, and it had good customer service.
Good customer service.
Great customer service.
We all loved each other. It was a community of love. We
Community.
had the store here, we had the theater here, we had the boxing gym here, we had everything in the distance that we could do. So it was a beautiful time.
Right. What was the name of your parents'
I gotta roll.
store?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And what's your name?
It's Tyrone Alexander.
Tyrone Alexander.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
Top
you
is
for having me.
value now between 63rd, between Ingleside and Drexel on the north side of the street.
Okay. So, how long did you fight?
I boxed from 74 to 79,
74 to 79.
competitive.
Okay, so who were some of your great inspirations that you looked up to at the time?
In Chicago, somebody I touched was,
Everywhere. Anywhere.
it was a fighter in there from here named Eddie Perkins, a junior welterweight champion.
Okay.
He's one of my greatest inspirations. He always, I sparred with him at a very early age, and he nurtured me on my skills, and he told me what to do in certain situations and taught me what to do in certain situations. So I had a great education in boxing coming up.
So who are some of the fighters that you maybe sparred with or that you trained alongside that went on to,
Leroy Murphy, Alfonso Ratcliffe,
Okay.
they became world champions. We come up together,
Okay.
and they was inspiring, and we always, even when them guys, they was the same after they was champions. Before they was champions, they was still the same after they was champions. And I admire those brothers,
Wonderful. So what do you think of the state of boxing now?
Well, it's getting better, see, I see certain fighters, you know, they had no drug enhancers to fight, and I think that needs to be cleaned up because it's not fair for the clean fighters.
So is it that how is it that they're getting past?
Because you know they don't have the right tests, and then some of them, you know, they get past. A lot of them don't fight in areas where they test. See, in Las Vegas, you know, they test you. They give you that Olympic test. That can find a drop in the bucket from 10 years ago. And so they're real strict on that. That's why you see a lot of fighters don't want to fight in Vegas, and maybe in America. Period.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Because in Vegas they do specific testing.
Yes. New York.
Interesting.
California, you know, the real strict commissions, but it all depends. But I think everybody needs to be tested.
Definitely. Okay.
To save the state of, come on, Malik.
Okay.
To save the state of boxing.
Is there anything you want to say? I know we gotta get up out of here.
Hey, this is my
Anything you
life. If anybody wanna learn about boxing and come on to the gym, I'm here.
Okay, what gym you at?
Every Saturday here, Taylor Park.
Taylor Park.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here. You know, I'm helping people. We get fighters, and we train for life.
Right.
You know, we train for life to keep
lifestyle.
ourselves here. Yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay. How can they find you on social media? Facebook or something?
Facebook. Go to the Park District website.
Okay, just Eddie Davis.
Oh, yeah, they can hit me on Facebook.
Okay. And what other park district you at?
Well, I'm at Davis Square Park during the day.
Okay.
Monday through Friday, but on Saturdays I'm here.
Any last thing you want to tell the boxers out there right now?
Stay in shape, stay in the gym.
Stay in shape, stay in the gym.
That's right.
All right. Thanks so much.
Okay.